Hey you guys, a bit of a story time here. It's a little bit of a creepy slash crazy story that made me realize how important this safety pillow in life really is. So, you know how sometimes we buy things we don't really need, we don't care, but we basically think, whatever, we don't need much in savings, we are fine living from paycheck to paycheck. Let me get that dress, let me get that, I don't know, pair of shoes or whatever it is that you guys are spending time on, money on. And then a situation comes when you like, damn, I wish I actually had some safety pillow. So years ago, I relied on a little palm tree in a stand for my safety for the whole night, and it sucked. So what happened was that I let somebody in to stay with me for a week, and I thought that she was my friend. And she just started acting real weird. Instead of looking for a place to rent, and I found places for her, she just needed to go visit, she just needed to kind of like proceed further with that process, but she never did. And she kept saying that, yeah, don't worry about it, I have a plan. I'm like, what is your plan? Can I know your plan? It's gonna be alright. So guess what? On the last day when she was supposed to leave, and she had to leave because my landlord said she couldn't stay longer than a week. No way, right? On the day when she was supposed to leave, she just didn't. She just refused to leave. And dumb me, like stupid me, I have made a copy of my key for her before, so I shouldn't have done that. So she had a copy of my key. She was not returning it. She was sitting there like a statue, just staring at me, saying really weird things. She had rearranged a lot of stuff at my home in my basement. Before that, she overall acted like she was living there, like legit living there. And then when I was asking her to leave, she started wishing me all the worst. I wish you to be kicked out of here. I hope you become homeless. I hope nobody ever loves you, nobody ever hires you. And the list just kept going. I'm like, well, all right. She started singing really creepy songs, like staring at me and singing, we are going to eternity together, and things like that. Ripped the bracelet from my wrist and started laughing hysterically, picking up the pieces anyways, just went crazy and just wasn't leaving. And when she eventually did leave, I don't know, it was a miracle, but eventually she did leave. She left with my key. And before that, she had told me that I wish I never see you again. I hope I never see you again, because if I do, I don't know what will happen. So for your own benefit, I hope I never see you again. And it was like nighttime. I was like, oh, lovely. So as you can imagine, I didn't feel very safe. So the only thing I could do was to put that palm tree, to prop that palm tree, because it had a pretty heavy stand against the door, and hope for the best. The next day we changed the locks, and I thought, okay, you know what, because she was threatening me, and she could have easily damaged property as well, my property or my landlord's property, which would be even worse. And all I had in savings was like, what, $30. So would those dresses matter, guys? Would those bags matter? Would, I don't know, whatever, not like I bought a lot of those, but I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of unnecessary stuff you have, right? If you don't have the basic safety pillow for situations like that. Because if I was to be cooked at that point, I would be royally cooked. So yeah, I think we need to get our priorities right and always have some kind of safety pillow before we just mindlessly consume things or entertainment. And we should definitely act within our budgets. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you also have some kind of crazy story, or do you think I'm just exaggerating here?